My name is Zach Farley. I'm a musician and an instrument maker. I make instruments out of gourds, out of just about anything you could imagine, to be honest with you. I was at a show in Phoenix maybe 10, 15 years ago, and there was a gentleman who had a flute that was made out of a gourd, and I'm like, wow, this is really cool. And I said, you know, there's some people in Patagonia that grow gourds. Maybe I should go talk to them. They showed me these gourds, and they showed me how to grow them, and they showed me all the techniques, and they pretty much schooled me on the gourd thing, so it was really cool for them to help me out in that way. So once you pick them from the vine, they have a green hue to them. You want them to turn yellow before you really start working on them. And when you pick them up, they're really heavy when they're green. You want them to be more brown and more lightweight. And you want to sort of be able to hear the seeds rattle inside. So we're at the shop now. We've come from the farm where I've grown all the gourds. Then I bring them here. And this is pretty much where they age, and I clean them up and make them look nice. When I was young, about 8 years old or so, my father had passed away in a motorcycle accident, and since then I don't know, I felt like something was missing inside of me, and once I picked up the guitar, it filled that void in my heart, and it gave me some confidence and a foot to stand on in this world. I don't know why, but it did. So. I like the chords and the melodies and the rhythms, and it felt like an instrument that you could really put yourself into. And something about it just kind of filled the void in my heart, I guess you could say. And yeah, I just haven't been able to stop since, so it's been a lot of fun for me. So this flute right here was designed after a sandhill crane. And this particular flute was made out of a piece of PVC. I bent the neck and added the eyes and gave it all the feathers and all that stuff, but it sounds really nice. I've played just about every instrument you could imagine, and then the flutes, I got involved with the flutes maybe 15 years ago. I was working for a company named High Spirits, and in that time a friend had told me that I had tuned enough flutes that if I were to lay them on the road, they would go from Patagonia to California. So that's a pretty big number in my opinion. So. Never in a million years did I ever think I'd be growing gourds and playing with them. But weirder things have happened. I get quite a bit of satisfaction out of that, to be honest with you. My motto is actually from seed to song, so that's pretty much what it is. You know, you take your seed, you put it in the ground, you grow it, you harvest it, you take the time to turn it into an instrument, and then you play it.